Good morning and welcome to Wellness with Liza. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, I would like to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so happy that you are here. And guess what? It's a beautiful day. Hmm. It's a beautiful time. Yes. We're gonna get ourselves together one day at a time. It's a beautiful day. Hmm. It's a beautiful time. Yes. We're gonna get ourselves together and we're gonna do it right this time. It is a beautiful day. It is a beautiful time, and we are going to get ourselves together one day at a time. So I just hopped on for a few minutes this morning just to say good morning, and I hope all of you are doing well. Again, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, I am on the GLP-1 medication, tirzepatide compound. I started my weight loss journey back in November of 2024. My starting weight was 291 pounds. I am now sitting at 187 pounds. I'm bouncing between 187 and 188 pounds, but I have lost over 100 pounds and I am excited about it. Now, I am moving towards a goal of a healthy weight, and my healthy weight for my height of 5'7" is 165 pounds. As I'm going down, I'm looking at my body to see, where I'm at, and I'll decide from there if I'm going to stop and just maintain or if I'm going to keep going. But my goal is to get to a healthy weight. That's the whole point of of using the GLP-1 medication to help me to get where I need to be. There are so many benefits to this medication. I mean, it has really came and changed the way I look at food, my portion sizes. It has helped my overall health. For those of you who don't know, I have some early videos where I talk about my chronic condition of HS hidradenitis suppurativa, and I've been dealing with this condition for over 10 years where I get they're not balls, but they are similar to balls, and they are not contagious. But you will get these nodules up under your arms, under your breasts. They can come anywhere in your body or on your body where your body rubs together. And it's also called acne inversa because it's mainly wherever you grow hair, it gets inflamed. And when you get these flare-ups, it puts you to a point to where you are basically handicapped. You need people to help you to do certain things. I've been to the point where I couldn't get out the bathtub, so I would take showers during those flare-up times. Couldn't drive. Provider put me out from work for maybe 2 weeks at a time. That's how bad it was, trying to get myself healed. But thank God I have a job to where if I am in a position to where I can't go into the office, I can work from home. So all of those things are blessings. But since being on the GLP-1 medication, I have not been having those horrible, horrible flares. And just for that, that is a plus for me to stay on the medication. I do plan, once I reach my weight loss goal, I do plan to go back down to the to the lowest dose, because it helps with inflammation and it helps me with my HS condition. So I do plan to stay on the medication, just to have those benefits of not flaring up. Now, I'm not saying that this medication cures it. And just to put it out there, I'm not a medical professional. I'm only telling you what works for me. I'm not giving you any type of medical advice. Always, always, always speak with your healthcare provider to find out what works best for you, and make sure that you always do your research, your personal research, so you can know what works for you and works for your body. But again, it has really helped to keep the inflammation down. Now and then, if I eat certain things, because I do believe and I have read that certain foods do trigger this condition. So one thing that I love is cheese. And I do notice if I eat too much cheese, you can eat anything in moderation. But I do know that around that time of the month, or if I eat certain foods, I do get tenderness under my arm. Now, my problem areas are under my arms and recently up under my breasts. And I noticed that I would just feel a tenderness. And when I start feeling that, I know that it's time to back up from certain foods, make sure that I'm drinking a lot of water, I'm getting my rest, I'm not stressing, and making sure that that I'm taking my medication to make sure that inflammation stays down. But it has felt so good to not have to deal with those flares, so that's a plus. Also, since being on this medication, I've had some non-scale victories. For one, as I was stating, the food noise. My eating habits have totally changed. I can eat smaller portions of something that I love, and I don't feel like I have to eat all of it in one setting. I can just eat a couple of bites till I'm satisfied, and then I can push my plate away. I can put it in the refrigerator and then eat it at a later time when I feel hungry again. So that's a non-scale victory for me. Going down in my clothes size, also my shoes. I always laugh and tell people that my mama, she blessed me with some big feet. I was in a size 11 shoe, and since losing the weight, I am now in a size 10 shoe. So that was also a non-scale victory. I lost a whole shoe size. Also another non-scale victory, I have a lot of energy. I love exercising. Cardio is my thing. I love cardio. But for the rest of this month, I always say this, I really want to focus on strength training. And strength training is more challenging than I thought it would be. So this month, I'm going to try my best to focus on strength training, because I can do cardio all day. I just finished a 30-day challenge to where I exercise for 45 minutes a day or more. I push myself to drink at least 4 16-ounce bottles of water, which is considered half a gallon. I also made sure that I spent time with God in prayer, and I read something inspirational every day. Positive self-talk, looking in the mirror, just saying something wonderful to myself. Also doing something nice and special for another person every single day. You know, that is something that don't always have to be announced, but it's something that is very necessary. Make sure that you are doing something for someone every day, being a blessing to someone every day, speaking into their life. If you feel like giving a monetary gift, do that, whatever you are led to do. But make sure you are always doing something to make someone else feel special. And by me doing things to make others feel special, it makes me feel special. Okay? So that was my challenge. I did it for 30 days. I made it a point to post every day, even though I didn't do an extensive post every day, but I did show you bits and pieces of what I did throughout the day. And I made sure to have my watch on every day to make sure I'm tracking my steps every day, to show you that I'm actually doing the work. So it's been a very interesting couple of weeks. I'm focusing more on this month on just resting and trying to make sure that at least 4 times out the week I'm doing strength training. I haven't been to the gym as much because I have a little mini gym at my home, a walking pad. I just bought a new ab machine. I have a mini stepper. I have a vibration machine. I have a hula hoop. And I have weights. So I have a little mini gym that I built up within my home, and I did that specifically because there are days when I don't feel like getting out or the weather is bad and I don't want to make any excuses to why I can't exercise. There's also tons of videos on YouTube that you can look at as well that can guide you through your weight loss journey. So you don't have to join a gym, but I specifically joined the gym because I like to switch things up. Some days I like to walk on the outside of the home, you know, to get fresh air, to spend time with my children, and some days I just like to be in the comfort of my home. But then I specifically got my gym membership because I want to work on particular muscles when it comes to strength training. And at the gym, they have all types of different machines that works your arms and just, you know, strength training, and it tells you what is actually working. And I try to get on those machines maybe 15 minutes at a time and then go to a new machine. But when I leave there, I want to have exhausted most of my energy. I want to feel like I've exercised, in other words. So mainly that's why I got my gym membership, is because, you know, again, I want to work out those muscles. And sometimes the weights in the home, yes, you can work out at home. You don't have to have a gym. You can just get different weights, and you can train yourself at home. But for me, I just like to be out and about in the gym and actually going to those different machines that are working those different muscles that I am targeting. So, yeah, gym membership. So, I am getting ready to go into the office. Again, today is going to be a beautiful day. Remember again to do something special for someone else. Also, I also like to go through YouTube and look at different content creators. I try to look at as many videos I can throughout the day, and I like to watch everyone's video in its entirety because I know this gives you your watch hours. I also comment, even if I put a heart, I just want to let you know that I am supporting your channel. And if I put a comment up under your post, just know I have watched your entire video. Also, there are so many new content creators that are out there. It's very important to go onto their channels and support them as well. So it's all about supporting this community. This GLP-1 community is a very awesome community, and I am really, really enjoying this community. So, all right, I'm all out of words. So I just want to say, just go out today. Have a wonderful day. Remember the goals that you have set out for yourself. Remember to speak to yourself in a positive way. Avoid using the word can't, and just push forward and you will reach your goal. Also, I always say never compare your journey or your weight loss to anyone else. You move at your own pace. You run your own race. Eventually, everything is going to work out for the good, as long as you are consistent in doing what needs to be done. Have a wonderful day, you all.